engines will be revving up again this weekend at Petco Park. This time, though, it's Monster Energy Supercross back in San Diego this weekend. And some local talent will be adding to the excitement, like El Cajon's Christian Craig joining us now live right here on the 4. First of all, Christian, welcome to the 4. Glad you're here.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to be here. And yeah, it feels like home. I'm glad to be racing in my hometown this weekend.
You're a Lakeside El Cajon native. I know you and your family moved off to Florida, but what is it like to be racing again in front of your hometown crowd?
It's always special to come back to San Diego. Born and raised in Lakeside and El Cajon, so I get a lot of family, friends, people that I haven't seen in a long time that they get to come to the race and watch. So I always try to put on a good show, especially at this round.
Hey, you're really having a tremendous amount of success lately. This is another big weekend coming up here for you. Tell me about what the past couple of races have been like and how you want to keep this momentum going.
Yeah, so we are 3 rounds in now to our series. It started off in Anaheim, and I've won the first 2 rounds. So so far it's been pretty perfect for me, but there is a lot of racing left, and all I can do is just try to focus on this next race and just try to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, obviously I'm riding good, I'm winning, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. This will be special to be able to cross that finish line first this weekend and do it in hometown.
In front of a bunch of recognizable faces too. Tell me about your race day routine. Like, what do you eat? How do you get mentally prepared for the race? What do you do?
I mean, race day, it's other than the riding, it's pretty boring. There's a lot of sitting around, trying to keep your feet up, trying to stay rested. Supercross is pretty high intense, so you want to be well rested before that gate drops. So just try to treat it as a normal day. A lot of sitting around though, and just trying to be rested. I would say it's pretty boring for the racers. We got to be tucked away in our semis and just focused on ourselves. So yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy on race day other than the racing.
Well, it's a little hard to stay focused when you have a new baby in the house. This is your 3rd. I know that the little one's just a couple of months old, but the older 2, your son and daughter, have they sort of gotten into the racing yet? Have you seen them wanting to hop on a bike yet?
Yeah, my older son, he's 7 now. He's got motorcycle back at home, and I'll take him riding whenever he asks. But he actually dealt with his first injury a few months ago, and it was tough to see as a dad. And I know what it's like that, I've been through a lot of injuries. So to see him deal with his first, it was tough on me, but he loves riding, and he knows, he knows his dad's racing, and I try to bring him to the race as much as I can and involve my family as much as I can also.
Well, injuries, unfortunately, is often part of this sport, and you really have been through your fair share, Christian. I was following you on Instagram, and it sounds like a couple of years ago you actually had an injury, a broken back, that nearly sidelined you from the sport forever. How were you able to make it back onto a bike and now winning?
Yeah, I mean, it was an injury that should have kept me off a dirt bike for the rest of my life. I was lucky that I was able to make a full recovery.
Yeah.
When that happened, I was told that I might be on a wheelchair my whole life. So it's a scary moment for sure. And dirt bikes are dangerous, but it is the risk we take. And when it's going good, there's nothing better than riding dirt bikes and having fun. So yeah, but that is part of it. Everyone deals with injuries. It's part of the sport, but it's why, we love and we keep coming back for more, is to try to get that win. And yeah, I mean, it's a blast, but yeah, it's also pretty scary.
Well, I can't wait to see you cross the finish line right here in San Diego at Petco Park this weekend for Monster Energy Supercross. Christian Craig, El Cajon, San Diego native, you're one of us, and we'll be cheering you on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, thanks and good luck. Have fun.